Hello, everyone, and welcome back to GEOG 1140. It's the 1st of April. Happy April Fool's Day. It is Tuesday of week 12. We're going to be doing the review for test number 2 today. Test number 2, if you look at your syllabus, is due on Friday. Don't believe people who tell you otherwise. It's due on Friday. You can look on Canvas now and we'll say on Friday. That's been updated to make sure that everybody's on the same page. It's due on Friday. Everything's always due on Friday. So we'll be doing this today. On Thursday, there is no class anywhere on campus. It's the SRCC. Is anybody presenting? Yeah, what are you presenting?
Presenting a project about how maps can be used as primary sources.
Nice. For history, poster or presentation?
A poster.
Nice. I'll be judging posters in the morning, so maybe I'll swing by and give you some marks. Anybody else presenting? If you're interested, you are?
Yeah, I'm presenting since I have to for my Asian experiences class. I'm
Cool.
talking about Buddhism along the Silk Road.
Nice.
Since both are really kind of intertwined.
History?
History.
Poster?
Presentation.
Presentation. So you're not competing against each other. That's nice. I believe posters are in the morning. They're at like 9?
9 to 11 posters.
Yeah, and then posters in the afternoon. I think they're 1 to 3:30. I have some really interesting ones. If you guys are interested, I have students doing presentations. I have my graduate students doing their stuff, and their stuff is primarily, I teach an ethnographic methods class, and it used to be about water in eastern New Mexico. And if you can believe it, it was even more depressing than this class, right? So we changed it. This year we did paranormal ethnography. The point being that if you can study the paranormal using ethnography, you can study anything. So you can see my presentations. I see the presentations on paranormal ethnography, some people looking at people's experience of life after death, people looking at what it's like to work in a crystal herb shop, other people talking about psychics, online psychics who will read your fortune through the internet, all kinds of cool stuff. Skinwalkers, I'm trying to think what else. There's a whole bunch of them. There's a really interesting one on circus performers and acrobats who use alternative medicine to treat their injuries. Lots of interesting things. So I encourage you to come see those if you're around in the afternoon. Also, my undergrads are going to they have in the writing class right now. They just finished their content analysis paper on using 75 years of sitcoms to talk about big social changes. So everything from concepts of how concepts of luxury changed over time to what about gender roles, what about the roles of the police or of the military, and how does sitcoms and other TV shows kind of portray that. So if you're interested and you want to go, those are really interesting. I might be biased, but I encourage you to come out and see them. Also, poster session's really fun. You get to walk around, choose your own adventure, talk to all the people, and learn about their research. So there is no class tomorrow anywhere on campus, so I encourage you to be part of the activities. And there's also a banquet at the end. Day after. Next time we would meet. Yes, on Thursday. I'm ready for it. Okay. Yes, it's on Thursday. So today we're going to be doing the review. We have test number 2. Test number 2 covers chapters 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. We'll be doing the world famous bell game to get you ready for that test. Your test is, it covers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chapters, and there is 38 questions. No mathologist, but I think that's like 6 or so questions per unit. 44 points. We also got 2 short answer questions on that. So I'm going to try to go through as many of these as we can. I think with a long class, we'll have plenty of time because there's only 10 questions in each bank. So that's 80 questions. I think we can get through it. If not, we'll try to do as many as we can. Actually, sorry, let me rephrase that. There's only 4 to 5 questions for each test, so it's a little bit less. But yeah, so hopefully you'll get some good info today that will help you on the test. Cool. So what we're gonna do, has anybody played the game before? Yeah, y'all are old hats. We played this game in all my classes. I'll read you the questions. There's some bells. We'll split into teams. You answer the question. If you get it right, we'll put a point on the board. If you don't, the other team will get a chance to steal. And if not, me and the scorekeeper will do our best to answer it, and we'll hopefully not get that many points because that means I didn't do a good job teaching. At the end of the game, which team ever gets the most points, I'll give them some extra credit on your test. And everybody really gets extra credit because you learned all the questions and it's not going to be surprising. Any questions? Cool. So first thing, I need a scorekeeper. Let's see my scorekeeper. Come on down the front. Man, the whiteboard. It's a big responsibility because I'll be busy reading the questions. And when the teams ring the bell, who is going to be responsible for telling who wins? It's the scorekeeper, right? That way, if you get mad, it's not me. It's the scorekeeper, right? Blame them. Okay, so I think we got 3 and 3. We'll just play, you can play on your sides. First things first, think of a cool team name that you'd like to call yourself. I'll pause this. All right, we're going to start this back up for the at-home audience. Those of you watching at home for our game show, we're about to start with our first question. I've read the rules to our 2 teams we got. Who do we got playing today?
Pumpkin eaters and couldn't think of one.
Pumpkin eaters versus couldn't think of one. All right, here's your first clue. This is from chapter 10. Which of the following factors does not exacerbate air pollution issues in Mexico City, right? Which one of the following factors does not make air pollution issues in Mexico City worse? Is it A, it's high altitude, B, it's temperature inversion, C, it's location in a basin surrounded by mountains, or is it D, it's surrounding pine forest? Which one is not correct?
Can you repeat the answers?
Yeah, which of the following factors does not make air pollution issues in Mexico City worse? It's A, it's high altitude, B, it's temperature inversion, C, it's location in a basin surrounded by mountains, or D, it's surrounded by pine forest? Yes. No, they do have temperature inversions. I'll read it over here. Which of the following does not exacerbate air pollution issues in Mexico City? A, it's high altitude, B, it's temperature inversion, C, it's location in a basin surrounded by mountains, or is it D, it's surrounding by pine forest?
I'd assume it's what doesn't exacerbate.
Yes, which is not.
Which is not, okay. I'd assume it would be the fact that it's surrounded by pine forest.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, pine forest, that helps. So
Since higher altitude means it would experience closer to the pollution.
Good.
If it's in a basin, then the pollution would probably be flowing into it.
Yep, and it can't get out.
And then what would be
Temperature inversions.
Actually, wait, no, with that, I guess it would probably be pressure, winds related stuff.
Yeah, it can move. It's just harder for that pollution to move out of the combination of factors. Good. Our second question also from our unit on cities, talking about different kind of animals that live in cities. We switched our bells, switch your bells, somebody else. Which creatures are not commonly found in cities? Which creatures don't make their homes in cities? Which one is the incorrect answer? Is it A, domesticated pets? Is it B, is it tigers? Is it C, Homo sapiens? Or is it D, rock doves? Which one does not live in cities? Tigers. Yes, thankfully, there are less tigers. Our third question in our unit on cities. Which of the following statements about urban stream syndrome is false? Which of the following statements about the urban stream syndrome is false? Is it A, urban rivers have flashy discharge regimes? Is it B, urban rivers have poor water quality? Is it C, urban rivers have altered channel morphology? Urban rivers have altered channel morphology. Or is it D, urban rivers have very clear water?
Urban rivers have very.
Yes, they often do not have clear water. Just rolling along. Here we go. Which of the following factors has not contributed to rising groundwater in many post-industrial cities? Which of the following factors has not contributed to rising groundwater in many post-industrial cities? Is it A, the decline of manufacturing industries? B, the rise of service industries? Is it C, lower rainfall? Or is it D, leaking pipes? Which of the following factors has not contributed to rising groundwater? Post-industrial cities.
Lower rainfall?
Lower rainfall, yeah. Declining manufacturing industries, rise of service industry, and leaky pipes are all to blame. All right, next question. Which of the following is not usually associated with smog forming in the cities? Which of the following is not usually associated with smog forming in a city? Sorry, there's so many not and false questions. Is it A, sunshine? Is it B, volatile organic compounds? Is it C, migratory birds? Or is it D, high concentrations of road traffic? Over here.
Sunshine?
No. Let's try again. Which of the following is not usually associated with smog forming in a city? Is it A, sunshine, B, volatile organic compounds, C, migratory birds, or D, high concentrations of road traffic? It's a very compelling answer. I'll give it to you for that, but it is not sunshine. Which of the following is not usually associated with smog forming in a city? Sunshine, VOCs, volatile organic compounds, migratory birds, or high concentrations of traffic? It's the birds. Yeah, birds didn't do it. It's sunshine, VOCs, and high concentrations of traffic.
Those must be awfully messed up birds. They're somehow like smog.
Smog birds, yeah. That's why I contribute to smog.
They're bringing in the invasive smog from other countries or something. I don't know.
All right. Also, continuing on our discussion of cities, the urban heat island effect is the result of what? What is the urban heat island effect is the result of what? Is it A, high wind speeds? Is it B, heat storage in urban surfaces? Is it C, bright sunshine? Or is it D, burning garbage?
Heat storage.
Yeah, and urban surfaces, good job making that heat island.
It's a real neck and neck game.
What's our score?
3-3.
3-3. Anyways, game. In Brazil, favelas are what? Are they A, squatter settlements? Is it B, urban waste dumps? Is it C, the rainforest? Or is it D, ghettos?
Believe it's the dumps.
No.
What's the word again?
Favelas.
Favela.
Ghettos, squatter settlements, urban waste dumps, or rainforest.
How is that? How's favelas?
Favelas. Favelas.
Is it the squatters?
Yep, squatter settlements. Yeah, sorry if my Portuguese accent is not the best, but try. All right. The term SPM stands for what? In the context of cities, SPM, is it A, suspended particulate matter? Is it B, soil particulate matter? Is it C, suspended pollution matter? Or is it D, sulfurous particulate monoxide? No, it's not sulfur particulate monoxide. SPM. Suspended particulate matter, soil particulate matter, suspended pollution matter, or sulfurous particulate monoxide.
Suspended pollution matter?
No, unfortunately, it's not. Chance to steal for us. SPM stands for what? Suspended particulate matter, soil particulate matter, suspended pollution matter, or sulfurous particulate monoxide. And two of those have already been guessed wrong.
Yeah, I didn't hear if you said C or A.
Let's see.
Said C, so it's A.
It is a suspended particulate matter. A point for us. Give us a point. The Grim Reapers, we don't want to, if the Grim Reapers win, we all lose. All right. Next question. Urban sprawl is a concentration of what? What is urban sprawl? No, sorry, let me read that. Urban sprawl is a consequence of what? Urban sprawl is a consequence of what? Is it A, urban sprawl is a consequence of rising population? Is it B, urban sprawl is a consequence of falling commuting costs? Is it C, urban sprawl is a consequence of rising incomes? Or is it D, all of the above? Yeah, it's usually, if you're given the choice, it's usually all of the above.
When in doubt.
When in doubt, pick the all of the above. It's not always true, so don't hate me if it's not, but statistically, you know. Last question about cities, then we're going to roll on to the next. What portion of the world's population lives in urban areas? Is it A, less than 25%, B, less than 50%, C, more than 50%, or D, more than 75%? That was pretty close. Who is it? Bellkeeper.
rock, paper, scissors.
Make a choice. Decide.
Yes.
No, it's one.
One and done. Oh, chance to answer.
Got it.
All right, it's more than 50%.
More than 50. Great job. Very nice. All right, we are done with our unit 10.
It's 6-3.
6-3. It was tight. Now they're starting to pull away. Who's our
They're in the lead.
leading team?
The pumpkin eater
The
dog.
pumpkin eaters. All right. Now we're gonna pick up the pace and we're gonna roll through these. Well, we still have 50 minutes, so no need. We're gonna get to them all. Which of the following countries have this uncoupled economic growth from growing fossil fuel consumption over the last couple decades? Tell me a country that has uncoupled economic growth from growing fossil fuel consumption over the past few decades. Is it A, Denmark, B, USA, C, Qatar, or D, China? It is Denmark. Good job. Shout out to the Danes. Which of the following greenhouse gases is entirely anthropogenic in origin? Which of these greenhouse gases is entirely anthropogenic or human-made in origin? Is it A, methane? Is it B, nitrous oxide? Is it CFCs or chlorofluorocarbons? Or is it D, carbon dioxide? No, methane does occur naturally. Which of the following does not occur naturally and is entirely human-made? Is it A, methane, B, nitrous oxide, C, CFCs or chlorofluorocarbons, or D, carbon dioxide? Chance to steal. CFCs, yep, they are not natural.
So much for your lead.
All right, still talking about climate change. Higher sea levels are predicted to result from global warming primarily because of what? Why are higher sea levels predicted to result from global warming? Is it A, because of higher precipitation? Is it B, lower evaporation? Is it C, growth of polar ice caps? Or is it D, thermal expansion of the oceans?
Again, I think it was you that time. But that was like
Higher precipitation.
No. Chance to steal. Higher precipitation, lower evaporation, growth of polar ice caps, or thermal expansion of the oceans?
Thermal expansion.
It is thermal expansion. Good. All right. Here's another acronym question. There's a couple of these on the test. They're kind of easy to write. UNFCCC, UNF, followed by 3 C's, stands for what? Is it A, the United Nations Foreign Convention on Chemicals and Climate? Is it B, the United Nations Follow-on Convention on Climate Change? Is it C, the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change? Or is it D, the United Nations Foolproof Convention on Climate Change? It is the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. Good. Try to tell me what the answer is too, not just C, just for the viewers at home. Next question. Atmospheric concentrations of CFCs are much lower than that of CO2, but CFCs are still potent greenhouse gases because they do what? I'll read it again. Atmospheric concentrations of CFCs are much lower than that of CO2, but CFCs are still potent greenhouse gases. Why? Is it A, they don't have natural sources? Is it B, they remain in the atmosphere for much longer than CO2? Is it C, their warming properties are much more effective than CO2? Or is it D, they are difficult to remove from chimneys? Atmospheric concentrations of CFCs are much lower than CO2, but CFCs are still potent greenhouse gases. Why? A, they don't have natural sources. B, they remain in the atmosphere much longer. C, their warming properties are more effective. Or D, it's all about the chimneys. Which one? Which one is that? Do you remember?
No.
They exist longer. No, that's not the reason. Chance to steal over here. Is it they don't have natural sources? B, they remain in the atmosphere longer. C, they are more effective at warming. Or D, they are difficult to remove from chimneys.
they stay in the atmosphere longer.
That's just what they said. Try a different one. They don't have natural source. They remain in the atmosphere longer. Their warming properties are more effective, or they are difficult to remove from chimneys.
Their warming properties are more.
Yeah, more effective at warming. Good job. All right. Continue on our questions. We're halfway through global warming and climate change. The atmospheric concentration of CO2 has increased from 280 parts per million in 1750 to 391 parts per million in 2010. What is the approximate percent increase between these two dates? For all you math people out there. Between 280 and 391, how much increase? Is it A, 40%, B, 140%, C, 50%, or D, 25%?
be honest, I'm terrible at math, so I'm just gonna go 25%.
No. 41, 40, 50, or 25?
41, wait, what?
What? The atmospheric concentration of CO2 increased from 280 parts per million in 1750 to 391 parts per million in 2010. What is the approximate percent of increase between these two dates? 40, 140, 50, 25.
So from 200.
From 280 to 391.
381.
40, 140, 50, or 25.
I'd say about 40.
40, yeah, it's 40. Good job.
I'm gonna be honest, I was struggling to like remember which numbers were even said. I was like,
It's easier when you get to see it.
it's easier when you see the numbers, but when you have to like actively remember the numbers and try to
All
remember.
right, for more, global agreements to reduce releasing ozone depleting substances were made in what agreement? What agreement was made to release ozone depleting substances? Is it A, the Montreal Protocol? Is it B, the Kyoto Protocol? Is it C, the Basel Convention? Or is it D, the Rio Convention? The Montreal, good job. Which of the following is not one of the variations in Earth's climate? Which of the following is not one of the variations in the Earth's climate? Is it A, the tilt of the Earth? Is it B, the precession of the equinoxes? Is it C, the equatorial gradient? Or is it D, the eccentricity of the orbit of Earth? Which of the following is not one of the variations in Earth's climate? Tilt of the Earth, precision of equinoxes, equatorial gradient, or eccentricity of orbit?
Eccentricity is how electrical is.
That's probably better than all these guys.
Yeah, tilt of the Earth, precision of equinoxes, equatorial gradient, or eccentricity of orbit.
B, position of equinox.
No, that is incorrect. Tilt of the Earth, precision of equinoxes, equatorial gradient, or eccentricity of orbit.
Maybe equatorial gradient.
That's correct, the equatorial gradient.
I'm back.
All right. Which of the following is not a major greenhouse gas? Which of the following is not a major greenhouse gas? Is it A, methane, B, water vapor, C, calcium carbonate, or D, carbon dioxide?
Jesus, y'all both do it at the same time. We're going with you that time.
It's water vapor.
No, incorrect. Sorry. Which of the following is not a major greenhouse gas? Methane, water vapor, calcium carbonate, or carbon dioxide?
Calcium carbonate.
Yeah, which is salt.
Salt. Right.
And y'all are
It's the
tied
most
up.
effective greenhouse.
Last question about climate change. Which is one likely effect of the depletion of the stratospheric ozone layer? Which is one likely effect of the depletion of the stratospheric ozone layer? Is it A, increased volcanic activity? Is it B, increased amount of UV radiation reaching the Earth? Is it C, decreased rate of soil erosion? Or is it D, decreased amount of water in lakes? Which one is likely? Which Which is one likely effect of the depletion of the ozone layer?
UV radiation.
Yeah, more UV radiation. Thankfully, volcanoes is not the correct answer. All right, we finished chapter 11. We're on to chapter 12 now. Where are you? There you are. On acid and acid acidification and acid rain. Which of the following has not been associated with acid rain? Which of the following has not been associated with acid rain? Is it A, forest dieback? Is it B, deterioration of marble buildings? Is it C, fish death? Or is it D, sheep death?
Sheep death?
Yeah, sheep seem okay. Which of the following statements about acidification is false? Which of the following statements about acidification is false? Is it A, conifer plantations frequently result in soil acidification? Is it B, most lichens are very sensitive to atmospheric pollution by sulfur dioxide? Is it C, the smelting of metals is not associated with acid rain? Or is it D, acid mist has been associated with forest dieback in Germany?
The smelting of metals is not associated.
Yes, it is very much associated with acid rain. Good. All right. In the Netherlands, increased soil acidity has been related to what? Increased soil acidity in the Netherlands has been related to what? Is it A, ammonia emissions from livestock? Is it B, declines in plant species diversity in grasslands? Is it C, increased productivity of grasslands? Or is it D, all the above? Yeah, it's all the above, as you might have guessed. Diatoms are what? Diatoms are A, single cell algae that are sensitive to pH. Is it B, diatoms are single cell algae that are insensitive to pH? Is it C, diatoms are multicellular lichen that are insensitive to pH? Or is it D, diatoms are soil microbes that are resistant to acidity?
Soil microbes?
No, I'll read it again. Diatoms are what? Is it A, single cell algae that are sensitive to pH? B, single cell algae that are insensitive to pH? C, multicellular lichen that are insensitive to pH? Or D, soil microbes? Oh, it is not single cell insensitive. Chance to steal. Single cell that are sensitive, single cell that are insensitive, multi-cell that are insensitive, or microbes.
A.
Which is
that are sensitive to pH.
sensitive. Yeah, single cell algae that are sensitive to pH. All right.
I mean one, so it's just a 50-50.
50-50. Here we go. Which of the following statements about buffering capacity is true? Which of the following statements about buffering capacity is true? Is it A, it's the ability of people to neutralize acids entering into an ecosystem? Is it B, buffering capacity is a measure of shallow soils which are sensitive to acidification? Is it C, buffering capacity is the ability of ecosystems to neutralize incoming acids? Is it D, buffering capacity is an assessment of how land use change can affect acidification?
I think it was C, but it's an ecosystem's ability to get rid of acids.
Yeah, to neutralize incoming acids. Good. All right, our next question on acidification. Roughly what proportion of atmospheric CO2 emitted by humankind has been absorbed by the ocean since the beginning of the Industrial Revolution? Roughly what percentage of atmospheric CO2 emitted by humankind has been absorbed into the ocean since the Industrial Revolution? Is it A, 30%, B, 20%, C, 10%, or D, none percent? It's 30. Great job.
13 to 11.
All right, here we go. Which of the following is an important precursor to acid rain? Which of the following is an important precursor to acid rain? Is it A, radon, B, carbon dioxide? Is it C, methane, or D, sulfur dioxide? Which of the following is an important precursor to acid rain? Radon is incorrect. Which of the following is an important precursor to acid rain? A, radon, B, carbon dioxide, C, methane, or D, sulfur dioxide? Sulfur dioxide, that is correct. What is the relationship between a solution that has a pH of 1 and a solution with a pH of 3? What's the relationship between those two? Between a pH of 1 and a pH of 3. Is it A, pH 1 is less acidic than pH 3? Is it B, pH 1 is 10 times more acidic than pH 3? Is it C, pH 1 is twice as acidic as pH 3? Or is it D, pH 1 is 100 times more acidic than pH 3?
100.
100 times. Good job. Yeah. The chemistry of the atmosphere is affected by what? What affects the chemistry of our atmosphere? Is it A, industrial pollution, B, volcanoes, C, sea salt, or D, all the above? Yep, D, all the above. All right, last question. Which of the following is measured on the pH scale? Is it A, turbidity? Is it B, acidity? Is it C, salinity? Or is it D, hardness? Which of the following is measured by the pH scale? Turbidity, acidity, salinity, or hardness? Which is... You got it. What is it? What is measured by the pH scale? Turbidity, acidity, salinity, or hardness?
Acidity.
Acidity, that's correct. Acidity. All right, that's the end of chapter 12. On to chapter 13. All right, it's about food and agriculture. Which of the following statements about pest is false? Which of the following statements about pest is false? Is it A, pests include snails, insects, slugs, mice, birds, and a variety of plant species? Is it B, about a third of crop production is lost every year to pest? Is it C, exotic species can be introduced to control a pest as a form of biological control? Or is it C, synthetic chemical pesticides are harmless to non-target species?
It's the pesticides are harmless.
Yeah, pesticides often harm other species that they're not intended to harm. Next question. Roughly what percentage of the world's population suffers from food insecurity and malnutrition? Roughly what percentage of the world's population suffers from food insecurity and malnutrition? Is it A, 5%, B, 10%, C, 15%, or D, 25%?
10%?
No, 5, 10, 15, 25. No. Roughly what portion of the world's population suffers from food insecurity and malnutrition? 5, 10, 15, or 25%? 15 is correct. By process of elimination, it is 15. Which of the following is not a driver of the so-called livestock revolution occurring today in the developing world? Which of the following is not a driver of the livestock revolution? Is it A, urbanization? Is it B, growth in population? Is it C, growth in income? Or is it D, increasing wastefulness? Yes, that's correct. All right, going back in time. Which of the following animals was not first domesticated in the Middle East? Which of the following animals were not first domesticated in the Middle East? Is it A, pigs, B, sheep, C, llamas, or D, goats? No. Which of the following animals are not first domesticated in the Middle East? Pig, sheep, llama, or goat? Llamas. South America. If you're interested, take Origins next semester. Best class on campus. Cultivated systems cover roughly what portion of planet Earth? Cultivated systems cover roughly what portion of planet Earth? 10, 15, 25, or 50%? Cultivated systems cover roughly what portion of planet Earth? 25, good. In the context of agriculture, GM stands for what? What does GM stand for? Is it A, genetically modified? Is it B, grossly modified? Is it C, generally manageable? Or D, general modes? Yeah, genetically modified.
Definitely General Motors.
General wants to know.
Yeah.
So in the
that's
context,
what we're always talking about in the field, it's general.
Which of the following is not a characteristic of the Green Revolution? Which of the following is not a characteristic of the Green Revolution? Is it A, chemical farming techniques? Is it B, mechanical agriculture? Is it C, hunting and gathering? Is it D, expansion of irrigation? Hunting and gathering.
Shane's not here.
Oh,
Yeah. Blue ball.
All right. The three primary soil macronutrients are what? Is it A, carbon, oxygen, and water? Is it B, potassium, phosphorus, and nitrogen? Is it C, copper, cadmium, and carbon? Or is it D, none of the above? Yep, potassium, phosphorus, and nitrogen. Let's keep score here. Get up every time. Overpumping of groundwater for irrigation in coastal locations can do what? The overpumping of groundwater for irrigation in coastal locations can do what? Is it A, increase the salinity of the aquifer? Is it B, decrease the salinity of the aquifer? Is it C, increase the water table? Or is it D, none of the above?
Increases.
Yeah, increase the salinity. Good job. All right, last question about agriculture. Overpumping of groundwater for irrigation can do what? Is it A, deplete the aquifer? Is it B, cause subsidence? Is it C, seawater intrusion? Or D, all the above? All the above. It's 2 for this team and 1 for that team. All right, on to the next batch. It's chapter 13. Chapter 14. Talking about soil erosion. Chapter 14. Which of the following is not an on-site effect of soil erosion? Which of the following is not an on-site effect of soil erosion? Is it A, the depletion of the A horizon? Is it B, bad land development? Is it C, siltation of reservoirs? Or is it D, loss of nutrients? Not an on-site effect. Yep, siltation of reservoir often happens elsewhere. 3 types of soil erosion that we talked about are what? 3 types of soil erosion. Is it A, splash, sheet, and gully? Is it B, uniform, differential, and varied? Is it C, vertical, horizontal, and diagonal? Or is it D, wet, dry, and moist? 3 types of soil erosion.
Is it the splash gully?
Yep, splash, gully, and sheet. Good job. Which of the following is a consequence of soil compaction? Soil compaction. Is it A, increased soil salinity? B, increased rock weathering? Is it C, decreased germination of seedlings? Or is it D, decreased soil salinity?
the decreased germination.
Yeah, decreased germination. Good job. All right. Dust blown by the harmattan wind is associated with what? Dust blown by the harmattan wind is associated with what? Is it A, key nutrients in the tropical rainforest of Ghana? Is it B, key nutrients in the rainforest of the Amazon? Is it C, the meningitis epidemic in West Africa? Or is it D, all the above? It is all the above. Which is the so-called what is the so-called cardinal rule for erosion control? What is the so-called cardinal rule for erosion control? Is it A, always maintain sufficient vegetative cover on a soil? Is it B, avoid clay-rich soils? Is it C, never use heavy machinery in heavy rainfall? Is it D, measure rates of soil loss on experimental plots? Cardinal rule of soil erosion is what?
A,
Yeah, maintain plants on top. Another acronym, USLE, stands for what? USLE, watch the video on this. Is it A, the unintentional soil loss in an ecosystem? USLE could also stand for B, the universal soil loss equation. Is it C, the unintentional soil loss by erosion, or D, USLE stands for Universal Soil Loss Energy?
The universal soil loss equation.
The equation, good job. Which of the following is not an example of soil conservation practices? Which is not an example of soil conservation practices? Is it A, terracing? Is it B, planting windbreaks? Is it C, zero tillage? Or is it D, herbicide spraying? Herbicide, yeah, that's not soil conservation. We talked about one of the ways that they measure soil erosion is by tracking the radionuclides of a specific element. Which of these radionuclides is frequently used to measure average rates of soil movement? Is it A, cesium-137? Is it B, plutonium-239? Is it C, strontium-90? Or is it D, iodine-131?
Cesium.
Yeah, it's cesium-137. Good. All right, which are the most widespread and effective human drivers of soil loss? What are the most widespread and effective human drivers of soil loss? Is it A, wind and water? Is it B, agriculture and footpath erosion? Is it C, agriculture and construction? Or is it D, agriculture and deforestation?
D.
No, sorry. Wind and water, agriculture and footpath, agriculture and construction, agriculture and deforestation.
Agriculture and construction.
Construction, yep. Last one on soil degradation. Which of the following processes is not considered a form of soil degradation? Is it A, erosion? Is it B, wave motions? Is it C, salinization? Or D, compaction? Not considered a form of soil degradation. No. Which of the following is not considered a form of soil degradation? A, erosion, B, wave motion, C, salinization, or D, compaction?
Wave motion.
That's correct. Wave motion. All the other ones are. Put some music.
Not all the questions?
No. I was trying to put on some game show music there. Oh, I flipped it up. All right, on to question number 15, chapter 15. 3 chapters left. All right, here we go. This is talking about biodiversity. Which of the following is not a characteristic of our strategist? Which of the following is not a characteristic of our strategist? Is it A, high reproductive rates and rapid development? Is it B, good ability to colonize new/disturbed sites? Is it C, they need a relatively stable environment? Or is it D, a relatively small body size?
A need for a stable environment.
Yeah, need for a state that allows them to colonize new environments fairly easily. Second question on biodiversity. An exotic species is what? What is an exotic species? Is it A, pest species affecting farmland? Is it B, a type of zoo animal? Is it C, a species introduced into an area from somewhere else? Or is it D, a species from the humid tropics?
It's a C somewhere, animal from somewhere.
Yeah, from somewhere else. In one of the tables in your book, it shows you in table 15.6, they show you some all the different countries that give how much protection that country has for their land area, how much parks they have under protection. Which countries in table 15.6 give some form of protection to more than 20% of their country? Which countries give more than 20% of their country over to conservation of some kind? Is it A, Bhutan, Botswana, and New Zealand? Is it B, Bhutan and Botswana? Is it C, Fiji, Mali, Uganda, and Uzbekistan? Or is it D, Austria, Bhutan, Botswana, Costa Rica, the United Kingdom, and New Zealand? Yeah, it's D. It's all those countries: Australia, Bhutan, Botswana, Costa Rica, the UK, and New Zealand. All right. Next question. What is the main reason for focusing conservation efforts on biodiversity hotspots? Why do we try to focus our conservation efforts on biodiversity hotspots? Is it A, they are areas with few people, so species conservation is relatively easy? Is it B, they are the only areas where species are endangered? Is it C, to protect all areas of threatened species would not allow new species to emerge? Or is it D, the number of species threatened far exceeds our ability to protect them, so we need to focus on the areas of highest biodiversity?
The least amount of people.
No, they are not. What is the main reason for focusing conservation on biodiversity hotspots? Is it A, they are areas with fewest people? Is it B, they're the only areas where animals are endangered? Is it C, to protect all areas of threatened species would not allow new species to evolve? Or is it D, the number of species threatened far exceeds our ability to protect them, so we need to focus on areas with high biodiversity? Which one? B, which is, yeah, high biodiversity. Good job. All right, which of the following species was driven to extinction by hunters? Humans caused them to go extinct. Is it A, the saiga antelope? Is it B, the passenger pigeon? Is it C, the vicuna? Or is it D, the African elephant?
Passenger pigeon.
Passenger pigeon. Good job.
Yeah.
What's our score?
25 to 26.
Wow, anybody's game. All right, here's another acronym question. CITES, CITES, stands for what? CITES. Is it A, the Convention on the International Trade in Endangered Species? Is it B, Convention on the Internal Trade in Endangered Species? Is it C, Convention on International Trade in Exotic Species? Or is it D, Convention on International Trade in Endemic Species? On which species? Endangered, exotic, or endemic? Endangered, good. All right. The loss of what kind of species may result in a cascade of extinctions? Is it A, a keystone species? Is it B, a vital species? Is it C, a supporting species? Or is it D, top species?
Top species.
No, keystone, vital, supporting, or top species. Which one is it?
It's keystone.
Keystone, yeah, keystone species. Good. Which of the following statements is true of species extinction? Which of the following statements is true about species extinction? Is it A, more than 99% of all species are alive today? Is it B, more than 99% of all species that ever lived are now extinct? Is it C, people have been responsible for most extinctions over the history of planet Earth? Or is it D, extinct species are only found in zoos?
It's I think it was B. It was 99% of all species that have ever lived are now extinct.
Yeah. Most species are no longer here. The term endemic species means what? What is an endemic species? An endemic species is what? Is it A, found nowhere else on Earth but that one place? Is it B, it's very commonly found? Is it C, it's only found on islands? Or it's D, it's difficult to identify? Yeah, found nowhere else on Earth. Good job. And last question on biodiversity. Biodiversity is what? Is it A, it refers to biological effects on nature? Is it B, it refers to non-renewable resources? Is it C, biodiversity includes genetics, species, and ecosystem diversity? Or is it D, biodiversity refers to reconstruction of tropical rainforests?
C, it refers to ecosystem diversity.
Yeah, ecosystem, species, and genetic diversity. Very good. What game shows that extra credit right now? It's before our time. The $25,000 pyramid, and that's how you can tell it's really old. So that used to be a lot of money.
Didn't they think that similar was $1 million?
Yeah, I think they've upped the bounty on it. 2 more chapters and we'll be done. We got 15 minutes. I think we'll have plenty of time to get through it. 20 questions left. Here we go on chapter 16. A call to prevent the international movement of invasive alien species is made in is made where? A call to prevent the international movement of invasive species is where? Is made where? Is it A, the Convention to Combat Desertification? Is it B, the Convention related to the status of refugees? Is it C, the Convention on Biological Diversity? Or is it D, Convention on the International Rights of Correction?
The Convention on Biological Diversity.
Yeah, biological conversity. The local name for air pollution in Athens, Greece is what? Is it Nephos, Nefos? Is it Nepos, Nepos? Is it Nelos, Nelos? Or is it Nanos, Nenos? Which one? Spell it. That's not even a choice. Try again. Nefos, Nepos, Nelos, Nenos. No.
Nepos? Oh.
Still incorrect. Try again. Nefos, Pos, Los, Nos.
Well, LOS.
Nope. FOS. Yep. A is correct. Another acronym. LPG stands for what? What does LPG stand for? Less pollution given. B, liquefied petroleum gas. C, liquefied propane gas. Or D, local pollution governance. LPG is what?
Liquefied petroleum.
Yeah, petroleum. Good. Which of the following statements about aircraft emissions in the stratosphere is false? Which of the following statements about aircraft emissions in the stratosphere is false? Is it A, contrail additions can lead to higher frequency of cirrus clouds? Is it B, contrails can lead to higher frequency of atmospheric warming? Is it C, contrails can lead to higher frequency of cirrus clouds and atmospheric cooling? Or is it D, contrail additions at night are particularly effective at encouraging cloud formations? Which one is false?
Is it C?
Yep, which is?
Contrails are leaving my brain right now.
Yeah, they do not cause atmospheric cooling. Good. Which of the following crops are not first cultivated in the Americas? Which of the following crops were not first cultivated in Americas? Is it A, potatoes, B, tomatoes, C, maize, or D, barley?
I believe it's barley.
Barley, yeah, I don't know how
It's
that.
from India.
Barley's from the Near East, but the old world. I don't know how that question got into this chapter, but that's okay. It's still correct. Which of the following pollutants is not effectively removed by catalytic converters? Which of the following pollutants is not effectively removed by catalytic converters? Is it A, unburnt hydrocarbons? Is it B, carbon monoxide? Is it C, carbon dioxide? Or is it D, nitrous oxides? Not effectively removed by catalytic converters.
What was it again?
Unburnt hydrocarbons. B, carbon monoxide. C, carbon dioxide. D, nitrogen oxide.
Nitrogen oxide?
No. Unburnt hydrocarbons, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, nitrogen oxide. It is carbon dioxide. Very good. How do we measure noise pollution? How do we measure noise pollution? Noise levels are measured in, is it A, dynes? Is it B, meters? Is it C, decibels? Or is it D, kilowatt hours?
Decibels.
Decibels. Good. In North American Great Lakes, the alewife, the sea lamprey, and the zebra mussel are all examples of what? The alewife, sea lamprey, and zebra mussels are examples of what? Is it A, migratory waterfowl? Is it B, exotic species that have altered the ecosystem? Is it C, non-renewable resources? Or is it D, endemic species? Yeah, exotic species. Good. We are rolling. Here we go. Last question. Oh, two more questions in this chapter. Which of the following statements about lead in fuel is true? Which of the following statements about lead in fuel? Is it A, it is associated with mental development problems during childhood? Is it B, leaded fuel was completely phased out in Japan by 1990? Is it C, the concentration of lead in Greenland ice and snow shows no relationship with leaded fuel? Or is it D, none of the above?
None of the above?
No.
It's the, mental.
Yeah, mental development. All right, last question in this chapter. ZEV stands for what? What does ZEV stand for? Is it A, zero emissions vehicle? Is it B, zero environmental visibility? Is it C, zero ecology vehicle? Or is it D, zero emissions volcano?
Zero emissions vehicle.
Yeah, zero emissions vehicle. Good job. All right, our last chapter, chapter 17 on waste. 10 more questions. Here we go. EPR stands for what? What does EPR stand for? Is it A, environmental protection regime? Is it B, extended producer responsibility? Is it C, expected product reuse? Or is it D, extended product regime?
It's, B, the expected producer's responsibility.
Extended producer's responsibility. Yep. Which of the following are main methods of municipal waste disposal in most countries? What's the way that we get rid of our waste? Is it A, landfill and incineration? Is it B, landfill and export? Is it C, dump it in the ocean and incineration? Or is it D, composting and export?
Landfill.
Yeah, landfill and incineration. Which of the following statements about incineration of solid waste is false? Which of the following statements about the incineration of solid waste is false? Is it A, incinerators can be used to generate electricity? Is it B, incineration is not appropriate for certain waste such as worn tires? Is it C, the ash can contain heavy metals and other toxic substances? Or is it D, the ash can be used in the construction industry? Which of the following statement about the incineration of solid waste is false?
Is it that it's not suitable for rubber tires?
Yeah, you can burn tires. Go for it. All right. The dangers of burial as a disposal method for toxic chemicals came to public attention in which famous incident? Is it an incident in A, India, Bhopal, India? Is it B, Love Canal, USA? Is it C, Minamata, Japan? Or is it D, Mexiquita Valley in Mexico? Yeah, the Love Canal. Is the next question, the presence of which contaminant is often the reason for not using sewage sludge as fertilizer? Why don't we like to use sewage sludge as fertilizer? Is it A, human feces? Is it B, ammonia? Is it C, phosphates? Or is it D, heavy metals? Presence of which contaminant is often the reason for not using sewage sludge as a fertilizer?
Heavy metal.
Heavy metal, yeah. All right, let's see if I can do this one. The Cirutas, the Zabaline, the Pepedores, and the Cataroneras are all examples of what? Is it A, squatter settlements? Is it B, methods of waste disposal? Is it C, groups that scavenge from city dumps? Or is it D, types of packaging?
I believe it's the city dump scavengers.
Yeah, they are scavengers in the city dump. Thank you for not making me repeat that question. Which of the following pollutants is not usually emitted by waste incinerators? Which of the following pollutants is not usually emitted by waste incinerators? Is it A, heavy metals? Is it B, particulate matter? Is it C, plastics? Or is it D, dioxins? Plastics. Life cycle assessment is what? What is life cycle assessment? Is it A, the area required to sustain an individual, organization, or a country? Is it B, the evaluation of all a product's environmental impacts from raw materials to ultimate disposal? Is it C, the total environmental degradation caused by a person within their lifetimes? Or is it C, the evaluation of difference in environmental impacts caused by individuals in different parts of the world? Life cycle assessment is what?
It's the analysis of its impacts from raw material.
Yeah, from cradle to grave. Primary focus of the Basel Convention, BASEL, is what? The Basel Convention. Is it A, hazardous waste and their disposal? Is it B, the primary focus of the Basel Convention is mining waste and its disposal? Is it C, pollution caused by burning plastics? Or is it D, low-level nuclear waste?
I believe it was A, just waste disposal.
Yeah, hazardous waste and their disposal, especially shipping it around. The last question, last multiple choice question of the day, and we're going to move on to the two short answers, is which of the following is a flammable gas produced by landfills? Which of the following is a flammable gas produced by landfills? Is it A, radon? Is it B, carbon dioxide? Is it C, methane? Is it D, sulfur dioxide? Yeah, methane. Good job. All right. Actually, there's 4 questions. We'll do all 4 of them, and you'll get 2 of these in your test, so it'll be randomized. What's our score?
I'll just count that. 33 to 40. So 33 to 40.
33 to 40. Let's make these worth
5.
5. Let's get crazy. All right. So these are the essay or short answer questions. You type them in your test. The way we'll do it is we'll do it as a team. You can converse amongst yourself and ring in, and you can answer as a team. And oftentimes these have multiple parts. So make sure that you answer all of them. If not, we'll give the other team a chance to answer some as well. You ready? This first one's on transportation. In what ways is transportation related to other environmental issues? Well, actually, I'll split them apart. In what ways is transportation related to other environmental issues? We'll make these each 3 points each because I'll break them up into smaller parts. Yeah, whenever you want. Ring in. Yeah. In what ways is transportation related to other environmental issues?
Well, not only does it produces pollution itself through the exhaust and fuel, what it's connected to, the obtaining of that fuel, which in itself usually often involves environmentally harmful practices. We also, use our transportation to bring our trash and pollution to places that we think we won't even have to see it anymore.
Yeah, good. You can also talk about transportation, making like the suburbs and people transforming farmland into neighborhoods and all kinds of stuff. Good. And I'll give you the second half of the question over here. If you were asked to propose measures to make transportation more sustainable in your area, so eastern New Mexico, what would you suggest?
I've always been a big proponent of we need more passenger trains.
Yeah.
That, and also even for small towns, like just public transport, we don't have enough
Yeah.
buses or
Some form of public transport. They used to have a train to Clovis like in the 60s. It's my dream to bring it back.
the only thing I can think of that still has it is the rail runner between Santa Fe and Albuquerque.
Yeah, and I wish we had something like that. But I think that's a great idea. Maybe a train to Roswell or something like that. That might be nice. Or even a bus in town. One thing, every other campus I've ever been on has had a trolley or a bus that just runs around the outside of campus and you just get on and then it takes you to the other side of campus. Or we had one in Charlottesville to go to downtown, like to the square from here. So you could always go and do whatever down. Yeah, to Walmart and back, right? That's all we need. And it would save so much people driving from the dorms to Walmart. That's a good answer. 3 points for everybody. Okay, next question. We only got 3 minutes left, so I'll try to go fast. Is global climate change an environmental justice issue? Why or why not?
I'd say that while it's not, it has some influence in the sphere of environmental justice because it does affect, people differently, and sometimes it can affect someone worse than it might affect others. Here, while we do have our situation, I would say that, compared to here, we can get access to stuff that maybe because of climate change, we might not necessarily have access to. In another place, a poorer country that might not be able to afford those measures, they might just simply not be able to do some of the combat it as effectively as we might necessarily be able to. They can't just change over to clean energy all the time. A lot of those places, rely on fossil fuel extraction for a lot of their income.
And you can also talk about certain people who are affected who didn't necessarily play a role, such as the islands in the Pacific. They don't have any big factories or any cars on their island, but they're still some of the people most impacted as their houses go underwater. Here's your chance to get some points. Who do you think should pay for mitigating the impacts of climate change, and how should those funds be spent?
I think a big source of funding for those issues should be international coalitions of first world countries that can afford to make those.
Yeah.
Like, NATO, the EU, world
Yeah.
governments.
Make the rich guys pay.
Yeah.
We are out of time. You guys want to hear the last two questions before we go? Cool. And if you got to go, that's fine as well. But 3 points. Second to last question, the penultimate question. Outline the main ways in which people influence erosion rates. What should we do concerning soil erosion? Yeah, just ring in. You can just answer. We're out of time, so go for it. What are the main ways that people influence erosion rates, and why should we be concerned?
Agriculture, I know, is a big issue.
Yeah.
Soil erosion.
That's
and to fix it, we could do, what's it called, where they switch out crops.
Yeah.
Things like that.
You could do no-till farming. You could do soil rotation or plant rotation in your crops. Plant different things in there. You can have cover crops. You can let things go fallow. You can also do terracing or other kinds of improvements on your land to stop erosion. You can plant windbreaks. There's all kinds of things. Last question. Why are some urban communities exposed to disproportionately high levels of environmental risk as compared to other communities? Why are some urban communities exposed to disproportionately high levels of environmental risk as compared to other communities?
Less agriculture and more pollution in the area.
Yeah, right. So you don't have food ready at hand, and and they tend to get hit harder. There tend to be more pollution, especially poor people living by factories, and those are much more concentrated oftentimes. Yeah, minority communities as well. Okay, that is the test. Hopefully you do a good job. Remember, it's due Friday. Good luck on all of that.